Well, hello chaps, it's Commodore Grayum here, and I welcome you from the undergrowth to a video about an update that I'm making to the Blood in the Olden Times mod pack, which you may have seen videos of before with me and the Countess. Now, this has been overdue for a while. It's been quite a while since I've done any updates, and I don't think I even put the newest version that we were using on CurseForge. So, curse me, I suppose, and my laziness. So, what has changed? Well, firstly, visually, you might notice that the leaf blocks have a little bit of hair on them these days. Also, that's not actually grass. That's just decoration on top of a grass block. That's been added by the Better Foliage mod. It's entirely cosmetic and client side, so it doesn't really affect the gameplay at all, but we have various other things that do. Now, whilst I'm chuntering, we would start somewhere with like basically no trees. Let's get up here whilst I chat. The mod pack has not changed radically, but there are a few significant alterations that we have. Like that over there. What the hell is that? Actually, I can tell you what the hell it is. It's from a mod called... we're going to have to destroy some of these bushes. Oh, look at this. Kind of rounded off logs. And also, yeah, we have fast leaf decay going on. So that's a thing, which I probably should have added before. Oh, come on. Yeah, I heard that it could cause a certain amount of lag. But how much could it possibly... Oh. So, already we have picked up 3 birds' nests from another mod that I've added called Birds' Nests, which basically gives you little bits of little extras from chopping down trees. You can get all kinds of items, up to and including like diamonds and prismarine shards sometimes. As a matter of fact, the one change that I made to the default settings in this mod, oh, thank you for the apple, is to make the drop rates for, you know, rare stuff somewhat less generous, because it was kind of ridiculous. It was something like you have a 1 in 25 chance for a bird's nest to drop a diamond, and that's way too much in my humble opinion. So feathers, they make sense. Sticks, you know, sort of thing you'd expect to find in birds' nests. And I just got another feather right there. You can still get diamonds, but the chances are something like it's only going to be once every few hundred times. Right. We will have to make the time-honored wooden pickaxe and get the time-honored 3 pieces of cobblestone. Oh, by the way, this stuff over here, that biome is called Darklands, and it's from a mod called Abyssal Craft, which is it's probably the biggest mod that I've added to the game. Now, I'm probably going to be going through and kind of gradually remembering which mods I've added as we go. Of course, I can always go and... Stop pushing me around, pig. Who do you think you are? I can always go through the mod list that you can access from inside the game, and I probably am going to do that. Right. How many pieces of cobble does a Commodore need? I'm just thinking Cobbledore. I don't know. Sounds a bit too much like Dumbledore. I have no need to change my persona. So what do we need? I suppose we need one of these chaps, and then we're done. As you can see, we start with a few things, but these are things that we started with before. The crystal ball from Minecraft comes alive, where you can set your set your situation by clicking on this enchantment table when you're teleported to this place. I'm male. Thanks for asking. And I like the ladies. I'll just click through this very quickly. So, what else am I going to need whilst I'm talking to you about all this stuff? Oh, we still have these dudes from vampirism. The vampire hunters there. I might do some editing of the settings for vampirism. You know, basically to decide, well, how many vampires do I want? How many vampire hunters do I want? Oh, that's the Britannia mod. That's still in there. There's a major thing that I've removed from the mod pack, and that is Ender IO. So, unfortunately, that means that if you've got Ender IO stuff going on in your world, it's not going to be compatible with this new update. So I don't know if you'll just have to demolish all your Ender IO stuff or what, whether that'll work. Who knows? Wait, was there some... Oh, yeah. There's things over there. I like things. Right. Take that. Oh, for anyone wondering, I'm using the CUDA shader pack. Version 6.484 or something like that. I'm not even sure you can get this version anymore, honestly. I would say that the newer version looks slightly better, but the performance is slightly worse. Hence using this one. Also, I won't be getting as good performance as I would be if this was running on a server, like it did for most of the videos that I made. Because my own PC is having to run the internal server. Right, the reason that I want to get a little bit of iron. I mean, I could have set up and done a bunch of stuff off camera for this, but I thought it's fine. It'll give me plenty of time to ramble. Yeah, I want to make some shears. Probably a bucket as well. Because I want wool for a bunch of things. One thing that I discovered whilst I was messing around with this that I had not realised is that the Britannia mod gives you a bag that you can use to store flowers. It's like a very sort of item-specific backpack. You could think of it as that. Now, also, I want this video to last long enough so that we can witness nighttime. Because nighttime... Whoa! I got some lag. Don't know what happened there. Maybe I ran out of memory for half a second. Which is a testament to how my PC needs more memory, probably. I'm currently rocking... oh, come here, you. I'm currently rocking 8 gigabytes. And it's funny, the only game that I need extra memory for is Minecraft. Typical. Okay. If anything, I'd say that I want to find myself some sort of building before the night falls. Ooh, underwater shader effects. Are you impressed? I know I am. Because otherwise we're going to have to dig ourselves a hidey hole, which is a little more boring than having a building to hide in. Oh, what's that over there? This is just a crazy-ass looking tree. Oh, right. It looks like there's a village over in that direction. You can see it's... Oh, bugger. And I'm starving. It's asking me to choose a class. Since we still have the level up mod. Level up! Exclamation mark is its full name. And maybe we should. Maybe we should do that. I'm going to select Scout. Oh, wait, no. Zealot for this little thing. Because Zealot... Whoops. Didn't mean to break that. Zealot gives you more speed. Yeah, see, we're running nice and fast now. I think we want... Yeah, there's some dudes. Hello, dudes. We want 3 pieces of sand. Oh, everyone's teleported indoors. Very wise. Which means it's nighttime. But actually, I want to find somewhere to observe the carnage of nighttime from, because nighttime gets cray-cray. Turns out that... Oh, well, I suppose the church will do. Hello, Father. Right. We do something like this. Mobs won't be able to get in. And we can head upstairs and see what goes on. I suppose I should get some things cooking up. Anyway, so Ender IO. We ain't using it no more. Oh, wait. That'll do. Because reasons. Maybe actually... Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave it whilst we go. So, let's see if we can spot any zombies. Yeah, here comes one. Now, you might be thinking... This zombie seems to have cottoned on to where I am pretty quickly. And you'd be right. Now, I have added a mod called Zombie Awareness, which really contributes to Zombie-geddon. It usually takes a little bit of time before they all start arriving. But it does several things. Firstly, it makes it a lot easier. Oh, hello. Yeah, we're getting some action. It makes it a lot easier for zombies to figure out where you are. It also gives them extra scary noises. And, yeah, so the conditions that make zombies see where you are. Good luck, mate. Firstly, if you get injured, you bleed, and they can scent the blood. So that's one. If you break blocks, they can hear you doing that and figure out where you are that way as well. Let's get ourselves let's get ourselves a really tiny amount of charcoal, so I want to be able to make at least a few torches. So yeah, I have brought doom upon this village, I reckon. How's he doing? Health 10 out of 40. 11, yeah, he's healing up, but like, I mean, there's a whole world of hurt heading in his direction, as you can see. So yeah, they can hear you break blocks. Also, if you're standing anywhere near a light source... Oh, I didn't need charcoal, I've got actual coal. Good job, Commodore. If you're standing anywhere near charcoal... Anywhere near a light source... Zombies will come from a very, very long distance to investigate. Now, did I miss anything out? No, I think that's it in terms of how zombies can figure out where you are. Also, they sometimes spawn in very large packs, I think. And what else? Oh, yeah. Sometimes they're faster than normal. Look at this dude. Look at him. That's definitely not normal zombie speed. I currently... The default is they can be anything up to 30% faster than normal. But I've actually upped that to a potential of 50% faster than normal. Because... because apparently I want to die. Oh, wait. Speaking of which, let's get ourselves back to... Oh, I'm a hurting. Oh, right. It's because I switched to hard mode and therefore lost hearts. Makes sense. So, so now the zombies will be able to smell this blood, presumably, until it fades, perhaps. So yeah, we got the tough as nails mod, which is reducing our... How you doing, mate? Yeah, the tough as nails mod, which is reducing our health, making it so that we need Pam's Harvestcraft food to... See, he looks fast. Making it so that we need Pam's Harvestcraft food. Oh, there's some action going on there. Yeah, we're going to have to take extra precautions to protect our villagers from death. Have you heard this? Have you heard the horrible noises the zombies make now? It's fantastic. Go on, wreck him. Get him done. Those guys, these guards, they're actually pretty tough. They're not bad at all. The zombies don't seem to be hitting them a lot of the time. Oh, no, it's not looking so great, is it? So, yeah, I removed Ender IO because I think it gives you too... Well, for this mod pack, gives you too much fancy new stuff. It's too much of a tech mod. So the only tech mod that we have now is immersive engineering, to which I've added the sort of add-on mod, immersive petroleum, so we'll be able to find oil in the world, hopefully, and do things with that. You know, pump it up, refine it, all of that kind of nonsense. And what else? At this point... Now, those are proper zombie noises. At this point, I should probably have a little bit of a look in here to remind myself what's been added. Okay, so this Abyssal Craft mod that I mentioned before that produces the Darklands biome, it's sort of based on... kind of based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, I think. It's you know, Cthulhu and all of that sort of thing. Amorphous horrors from the old times and so forth. It adds extra dimensions as well as an extra biome or well, I think it adds a few biomes actually. They're like evil versions of a few normal biomes. And yeah, bunch of new enemies, bunch of new items. Maybe I'll have a look. Oh, this thing. Right, so since we removed Ender IO, we can't build teleporters anymore. Now, obviously this reduces our mobility a little bit, but the level up mod lets you increase your speed. I believe Tinker's Construct has a block that you can run somewhat faster on. And I've added this thing, Advanced Hook Launchers, which is basically going to let you climb an abseil, and you can use it to hook onto monsters and attack monsters and entities in general, all sorts of things. We'll be getting to that. What else? Let's have a look through. Oh, yeah, I've added backport, just so that we can get some of the things from the newer versions of Minecraft in here, like... glazed terracotta and concrete, mostly those things, and shulker boxes as well. Better foliage you've seen, bird's nest we've seen. Chest transporter. One thing that was a bit of a bugger in the old version of the mod pack is if you wanted to move chests, you had to take everything out of them. So I've included this mod which lets you make a kind of carrying doofer that you can carry the chests around with. It also works on the chests from the Iron Chests mod, and it works on storage drawers as well. So, what else we've got? Extended renderer. What even is that? I've never seen that before. Fast leaf decay, you've seen that. What else? What else now? Let's just scroll through until I spot something. Oh, rustic. We've added a mod called rustic, which is kind of a medium-sized mod that adds some alchemy and brewing and a few new blocks and little bobs of this and that. I thought it fit in well with the kind of dark medieval theme of the mod pack. And is that it? Oh, there's zombie awareness right there. I think that's pretty much it. Nighttime will soon be over, which it's probably a good thing. I should maybe use the rest of my wood to smelt some of this iron, because if you stand next to a furnace, whilst it's on, it warms you up. This is part of the Tough as Nails mod, by the way. Now the sun's trying to rise. I say trying to rise as if there's any possibility that it could fail. You can see it's starting to get light over there. Oh, and we need some glass, the glass bottles, so that we can drink water. That's also a thing. So we're going to have to leave this building at some point. It's going to be a little scary. Can we just jump straight into some water? Maybe that's a bit too far. Maybe we'll die. I don't know. Okay, so we need cheers for a couple things. Give me this. Give me this, and tell you what, let's pop into the level up mod and buff our athletics a bit so we can run even faster. Those mobs do not sound like they're burning enough for my liking. Go on, get them. How close are you to death? Not very. Why are you just wandering away? Oh, maybe it takes him a while to, you know, lock on to another zombie. Maybe that's it. There's so many. It's okay, though. They're taking care of it. Okay, the day has risen. You can probably get out of here without getting murdered. Can we help? We probably don't need to. Right. Good. One of the things that I thought was rather neat about, I think it was the rustic mod, is that zombie flesh now has a use. That's pretty funny. Yeah, zombie flesh can now be smelted and turned into tallow. And tallow can be used... Give me some of this. Give me some Britannia goodness. Tallow can be used to make candles and I think chandeliers and lag, please. Lag, no. Lag, why? Yeah. Let's have a little bit of a look, actually. If I go into the old not enough items goodness. This is all of the stuff added by the rustic mod, so clay walls, that's like wattle and daub stuff, tables and chairs, barrels, pots, painted wood in every colour you could imagine, or at least every colour that's available in Minecraft. You can see candles, chandelier rings, tallow, which is basically used for making candles. Candles are presumably used for making chandelier rings? I don't know. There's yet more... well, I say yet more bees. There's more bees, so now we have 2 mods that add bees. But yeah, as you can see, it's a little mod. It adds a new block that you mine out of the world's slate that you can mess about with. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to grab myself A little bit of wood. Huh. Interesting. Why are the logs not rounded on this tree? That's curious. Because most, you know, the better foliage mod should be doing that. But it seems it only does it to some logs and not others. I mean, you know, I guess that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Right, let's pop ourselves up on a hill. And see what we can see. Okay, got a desert over there. Got some sort of red sand kerfuffle going on. I realise kerfuffle is not really a valid word to use in that situation, but it's part of my charm. Now then, give me some glass, please. Right, whilst that's doing its thing, we can have a look at some of the other stuff that's added. How about immersive petroleum? Okay. Adds crude oil, diesel, lubricant, and gasoline. Portable generators, all sorts of things. Automated workbench. Oh, a mortarboard. A mortarboard. That's awesome. Reinforced hull to make it fire resistant. Does that mean you can mortarboard in the nether? Holy crap. Icebreaker. So, oh, this is really cool. I just thought, oh, let's add some. We've taken away Ender IO. Let's give something extra to immersive engineering. But I didn't know how cool this was going to be. Nice. Asphalt. Hopefully that lets you run faster. I'd like that. What else did we add? Oh, okay. Abyssal Craft. As you can see, this is a bit of a larger mod. It's got 6 pages of things. A bunch of ores. Some of which are abyssal versions of normal ores, but some of which are like corallium. You know, liquefied corallium. Tin! Wait. If we have tin, does that mean we'll be able to make bronze with Tinker's Construct? Because we already have copper. Oblivion Death Bomb. Okay. Gonna have to make one of those. As you can see, there's a lot of kind of crazy evil looking blocks. That could be pretty fun. A bunch of books, different kinds of Necronomicons, which apparently charge up with some sort of energy. I think PE stands for potential energy. Yeah. So all sorts of things. I don't know what much of this is at all. Different kinds of charms, new armors made of this corallium stuff, an abyssal knight. That should really be abyssalite. That would sound a lot better, less clunky. Yeah, all sorts. And engraved coins, ritual altars. Yeah, it's all suitably evil. Of course, none of this shows you the new mods, does it? Gimme that. And if I can put down one of these, which I mean I can, because I'm pretty much a pro at Minecraft, then we should be able... Did I already eat all of my food? Oh my word. Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing when you're using mods. When you're using the Tough as Nails mod. It's great. Oh, string. That's another common drop from birds' nests. Of which we have several, actually. Let's get some more stuff. Oh, flint is somewhat rarer. I think I modded... Don't need an egg. I think I modded well, I modded the mod, so to speak. I changed the config file in order to get less of a chance of dropping flint. See, I wanted to have lots of drops of things that it is actually plausible to find in birds' nests, and very much less of valuable things or... Oh, God! Well, that happened. We've got to fix that. So, looks like we've wandered into somewhere that's covered in poison ivy. That's a little unfortunate. Let's see if we can avoid it. Because I don't much fancy dying, honestly. Right. Oh, what we got over there? And what on earth are those animal noises? Frogs? Suppose this does look like a swamp. Alright, let's just get ourselves some dirty water. Because that's all we can do for now. Yeah, we've given ourselves the thirst debuff. Which is arguably counterproductive. But what are you going to do? Needs must when the devil drives. I realized, by the way, that this is like a really rambly like video that is much longer than it needs to be, but what? Did you hear that explosion? Not really 100% sure why that happened. You get these things sometimes. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a meteorite strike or what. But we'll be ignoring that for now. So we're not doing as badly for foraging just at the moment as we were. Let's head off in this direction, see what we can see. But yeah, my apologies to anyone who liked having Ender IO in the mod pack. I think it was a decision. It was a decision that I had to make. It just didn't seem to fit, you know. And much of what it does is doubled by immersive engineering, except it's easier to do with Ender IO, so it kind of puts you off bothering with immersive engineering, which is a shame. And because immersive engineering fits far more thematically with the sort of kind of half medieval, half steampunk sort of aesthetic that I was going for with the mod pack. Excuse me if my frame rate isn't... What's that? I can hear crazy noises. There's something nuts around here, but I can't see where it is. I don't know whether you'd have been able to hear that, but... Ew, and lag. Right, something that might fix this, might fix my frame rate, is just reloading the world. Yeah, see, it's popped back up to like 40-something now. Seems to sort of gradually get worse. I don't think it's the fault of the mod pack, probably. So where have we found ourselves? Cursed Earth. Oh, right. We could die around here. So this is a vampirism mod thing. This Cursed Earth. So there might be ghosts around here that wreck our face. What's in here? Nothing useful. And it's getting dark. Oh! I could see it. There's a vampire following me. Such fun. Right, we're probably safe from that guy now. We might have to eat zombie flesh. Oh, that's pretty, well, it's pretty. Oh god. See, I hear that. And it doesn't occur to me that it's a zombie. Because it's making a different noise to the normal Minecraft zombie noise. Right, I think we might have got ourselves into a fair amount of trouble here. On account of staying out too late. I think... Okay, we're getting cold. Hopefully we won't die of that. Hopefully we can fix this. So zombies will have heard me break those blocks. So let's get ourselves in here as quickly as we can. So yeah. My main point is to with this mod pack is to get a nice sort of consistent theme going. Some sort of dark Lovecraftian steampunk medieval sort of thing. For some reason, all of those things work together in my head. Is there anything that we can start cooking? I believe so. Okay, this presumably should warm us up. I don't think zombies will have line of sight to that torch, so maybe they won't all crowd over here too quickly. Okay, whilst we're in here, let's just eat all of the zombie meat. And then perhaps... and drink some dirty water. Obviously. Wouldn't want to forget about that. And, let's see. Let's see what else there is to talk about with regards to things that I've added or things that I've taken away. Probably the best thing to do is to come back in here. Oh, the hook launchers. Right, yeah. So let's have a look at this. Okay, advanced hook launchers. As you can see, it's a very small mod, but it does very cool things. Hold left control for more info. Right, so there are 3 different hook launchers. There's the Pudge hook launcher, the Spear hook launcher, and the Web hook launcher. So this one, I think, is... It's more to do with grabbing onto enemies. This one lets you climb cliffs, I think, and you can damage enemies with it. And this one is just for sort of climbing and abseiling and stuff like that. So they have a different stats, you know, in terms of how strong the hook is, how elastic the rope is, how far you can fire it, and how fast you can reel it in. So the weakest hook, I suppose, is the web hook, but it's got an elastic rope and you can fire it far and you can reel it in quickly. And you boost up strength. That's an interesting thing. I haven't figured out exactly what that is, honestly. Let's left shift. Okay, and there it tells you controls. So you can control launching it, reeling it in, unhooking it, pulling stuff into you. Loosening it. This boost up, however that works, press Q while pulling. I don't know if that means you can boost other players or mobs up into the air. But yeah, it seems really cool, and it gives us some extra mobility. Oh, it's raining. Looks so nasty out there. So, oh, we got such bad frame rates though. Well, yeah, I suppose I'm running this on my own PC instead of having a lot of the heavy lifting done by a server. And of course, remember that I'm using a fairly nifty shader pack as well. If I was playing without the shader pack to make it all pretty and stuff, well, I can tell you, I get 60 frames per second. You know, I get constant VSync. So that's not a problem if you're wondering about whether you can play it. Oh god, the noises. So, if you look at the top right there, I've allocated 4 gigabytes of RAM Or at least that's what I told Twitch to do. And it's not really maxing out the memory at any point. It's getting up to the low 80s and then popping back down. So if you have like 8 or 16, if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, you shouldn't have a problem playing this. If you have 16, then you definitely won't have any sort of problem ever. If you want to use the shader pack, well, I only have a GTX 960. So if you've got a 970, say, you probably will just get 60 frames per second the whole time. I know the Countess does when she's playing this. Yeah, that's what you gotta know. So, what else? Let's see if there's anything else that I missed. I suppose that's the chest transporter, but that's very simple. But maybe we'll have a little quick look at that. Boop, boop, boop. Can I see anything else? Rustic we've looked at. Right. So, chest transporter. Basically various different tiers. The first one you can just make out of sticks. Presumably... Okay, so presumably the lower tier chest transporters break faster, but there might be other things going on, like maybe it'll slow you down when you're carrying a chest, but it'll slow you down less when you're using the fancy versions. That would be my guess. I think that a mod that I used to use for that sort of thing in Feed the Beast slowed you down, but when you use the diamond version, not so much. Anyway, I think... Hold on, let's load the chunks again. I think I might have covered everything. So, you know, if me and the Count... Where are you? If me and the Countess start making videos of Blood in the Olden Times again, we'll have to start again because of the lack of Ender IO. But here's the thing from Abyssal Craft. There's antimatter versions of various different mods. So, any of you who know anything about physics will know what happens when matter meets antimatter. And how it works in this is, if there was a pig around here, and this has happened to me when I was testing, except with a chicken. If there was a normal pig around here and I nudged the anti-pig into the normal pig, I'd get a big explosion and I'd die. It's really funny. There's various anti-items as well, like foodstuffs. Like you can get anti-beef. So that's some more fun to look forward to. That's probably why Abyssal Craft lets you make some really big bombs, essentially, due to the existence of antimatter. Looks like it's brightening up. So, I think I've pretty much run out of things to talk about when it comes to this. But, except, yeah, if we start again... Me and the Countess. We'll start a new world. Oh, here's the Darklands. I'm starting to get a little too cold, honestly. But here's the Darklands, as added by Abyssal Craft. There are also like evil versions of passive mobs, I believe, that attack you due to being evil, I guess. Yeah, if we start again, we'll start a new world. And I mean, we could hurry it along by doing some of the very basic things just but before we even start the series, so that you don't have to watch all of that again. Or we might actually just record everything from the beginning, because honestly, the game has changed significantly enough by adding all of the things that we've added, and the look of the game is also changed, of course, by things like better foliage. Yeah, we might just let you see everything, honestly. So yeah, we'll see. So that is, let's get to some higher elevation. That is pretty much that. Hope that you're looking forward to the new version. Oh, by the way, the last version I uploaded to CurseForge didn't even have the ambient sounds mod that you should be able to hear in the background. So the new version will have that, which adds a lot to the atmosphere of the game. Yeah, I enjoy that a lot, having all of the like nature sounds and stuff, because that's one thing that's a little bit of a problem with ordinary Minecraft. Not enough atmosphere, I'd say. But yeah, hope you're looking forward to it, and hope you enjoyed the video as well. If you did, do please click the like button. It helps out rather a lot. Leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section below. Share this video with anyone you think might be interested or entertained. And subscribe if, and only if, you'd like to see more. Ta-ta for now, chaps.